What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 400 subscribers, of course. And if you notice, my voice is still messed up because I'm still dealing with a cold. But anyway, I was just thinking about Derrick Rose, and one of the first videos on my channel is a Derrick Rose video, and it's me asking y'all, should Derrick Rose be in the Hall of Fame? And in today's video, I just want to talk about Derrick Rose's career, Derrick Rose as a player during his peak years, obviously. And I'm not going to be the one to overrate Derrick Rose when you talk about putting in Derrick Rose in conversations like who had the better prime, Chris Paul, D Rose, Westbrook, Curry, Kyrie. I'm not going to be one of those people to do that. But I'm not going to be one of those people to say that D Rose was better than Kyrie either. But if you're a D Rose fan, I know you're subjected to opinion. And if D Rose was healthy, you can say he would have been that type of player. He would have been better than Kyrie. He would have been better than Westbrook. He would have been better than Curry. But you can't obviously do that because of injuries. But what he was this athletic, shifty guard that could go to the rim, hit some mid-ranges. The three was lackluster, but he would make it on occasions. The jump shot wasn't pretty. But he was just this explosive player, and that's what I feel like was really his downfall. He was too explosive for his own body, which sucks to me because I'm a huge Derrick Rose fan. Like, the way he battled through all the adversity, when he cried when he was getting traded to the Knicks, he went to fucking Cleveland where he wanted to retire. He made a name for himself in Minnesota again. He went to Detroit after that, and then he would go back to the Knicks, and we already know the whole D Rose shebang. But people still believe that he is not a Hall of Famer, and I don't know. Do y'all think he's a Hall of Famer? In my personal opinion, I think he is because of that MVP and what he did in his first 4 seasons. Like, if you're gonna call Grant Hill a Hall of Famer, I think you obviously call call Grant Hill. You call Grant Hill a Hall of Famer. I would think you would call Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer too, because they both got injured at the peak. Imagine what Grant Hill would have been if he was still that dominant player and he didn't deal with the knee injury. Like, I don't know, bro. And let's just go through his stats because I feel like I'm blabbering on. In his first season, 08-09, he averaged 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. In the 2009-2010 season, he averaged 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. In the 2010-2011 season, he averaged 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. Obviously, this was his MVP season. That was D Rose. Like, he was doing everything, bro. It sucks because they were winning this game too. Like, imagine if Tibbs would have pulled him out, bro. Imagine what D Rose would have became. Imagine how many kids growing up like me who their favorite player would have been explosive Derrick Rose. Like, now it's probably obviously much older, like the people in their their late 20s that was D Rose fans. They got to actually experience D Rose go combo a nigga up, cross you over, and then go punch it on you, bro. That's how much, like, you look at the highlights, you just see how explosive that nigga was. You're like, oh damn. Imagine if he was healthy, bro. And you can't even say that because D Rose did make a career for himself. Like, he bounced back. Like, a lot of people deal with injuries and they become a super shell of themselves. Yes, D Rose was a shell of himself, but he still made his game work. He worked on a jumper. The jump shot got even better. So he became an impactful player. He was still a starting caliber guard. Like, oh my God, bro. It sucks that he only had basically 3 seasons, 4 if you want to count. But in the 2011-2012 season, he averaged 22 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 8 assists. He got injured again this season. He only played 39 games, and this would become the downfall of Derrick Rose's obviously superstar career. Like, what he was on the upward trajectory of doing, basically. Like, I made a couple D Rose videos actually. Some are a couple shorts, but it was a video where I'm comparing MVP Rose to Ja Morant, and Westbrook is one of the highest viewed videos on my channel, blah blah blah. But I don't know, bro. Like, do you think that D Rose is better than this Ja Morant, this current Ja Morant? Because I think I'm gonna go D Rose. Like, the way Ja is playing out right now, it's not a disrespect to Ja, obviously, but this D Rose was exceptional. Yes, he was inefficient at times because he was taking a lot of shots as a point guard, but you wouldn't call any of these athletic point guards traditional point guards anyway. So why start with D Rose? I feel like it just makes no sense at all when you're talking about. But at the end of the day, like, when we're talking about, like, just skill wise, like, D Rose was one of the most skilled players to ever play basketball too. Like, he had the reverse layups. I'm pretty sure some reverse layups are gonna show in the highlight reel. Like, I don't know. Like, the way people don't talk about D Rose now. Like, I remember last year when the tributes was going on. Now I feel like D Rose is gonna be this forgotten commodity or quantity, however you want to say that word. I think y'all know what I mean. Hopefully y'all know what I mean. But D Rose is gonna be this forgotten player. Like, what if you're gonna be talking to your kids one day, or if you don't have kids already, or you're gonna talk to your grandkids, like, who's this Derrick Rose? Like, why is people saying he would have been one of the all-time greats if he never got injured? Like, that's how I feel like people like me are going to be talking to my kids, or if y'all talking to y'all grandkids like that. Like, that's what I feel like the whole opinion is going to go on Derrick Rose, which sucks to me because I got to see a glimpse. Yes, I wasn't of age. I could barely remember me as a toddler, but my brothers got to watch D Rose at his peak, at his fucking prime, what he was doing on a night-to-night basis, towering over, like, dunking over fucking LeBron James and D Wade. Like, that's just crazy. Going against the big three of Miami Heat, not a lot of people were doing that. Winning MVP over LeBron James, even though you would say, some LeBron fans would say it's controversial, but at the end of the day, it's in D Rose's trophy case. Like, it's just a lot of shit that I feel like could have happened if Derrick Rose never got hurt. And I just don't want to be this biased. I don't want to be this biased person to say what Derrick Rose could have been, or how Derrick Rose was as a player, or what, obviously, how impactful he was and how he would stack up to this group of generation's athletic players. Like, I want to compare Ja Morant's first 3 seasons, since we're already here. Like, in the 2019-2020 season, Ja averaged 18 points, 4 rebounds, 7.5 assists. Ja obviously won Rookie of the Year. In the second season, in the 2020-2021 season, he averaged 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. In his third season, in the 21-22 season, which was Ja's best season, he averaged 27.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. Like, that, Ja's 2022 season and D Rose's MVP seasons are like this. They look combined. And I don't want y'all to forget about the 2022 Memphis Grizzlies either. I might make a whole different quality of video talking about that Grizzlies team, because that Grizzlies team was special looking back on it. Yes, we all joked about it. We called them goofy. Or I didn't call them goofy. I was actually doing whoop that trick. I was participating in that. I ain't gonna lie, because that was a great movement at the time, and people were calling them geeks for doing that and nerds for doing that, or they trying to act cool for doing that, when obviously they was just acting like themselves, and what got them into that position at the moment anyway. But let's talk about Derrick Rose's accolades. It's not going to stack up to obviously what I think he could have been, but it's what he got at the end of the day. He was the MVP, like I said. He was a Rookie of the Year, 3-time All-Star, All-NBA first-team selection, 2-time gold medalist, and that's really it, which sucks to me, bro, because I think I know what Derrick Rose would have become. And this is probably a random video talking about Derrick Rose on this random Friday, but I don't know. Like, I just had a random thought about Derrick Rose, and I'm like, why not talk about it to y'all? Like, this, where I'm talking to y'all about NBA shit. But let me know y'all opinion on Derrick Rose, and how did y'all feel watching Derrick Rose when he was obviously that peak Derrick Rose, or watching highlights like I have to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And the channel icon's right here on the right, and there's a video on the left. Click one of them holes if you didn't watch it already, and subscribe. Help the channel grow, and I appreciate you.